Well, looks like I have a guest. If you haven't guessed, we're talking about Big Hero 6. It's retro review. And new intro.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and I'm going to do a retro review for Big Hero 6. This came out in 2014, and it is one of the Disney animated movies. Now, it also is not a Pixar movie, which is kind of surprising. It's just from Disney Animation. This story takes place in San Fran, Tokyo, which is a fictional city, which is kind of a blend of San Francisco and Tokyo. Focuses around the character of Hiro Hamato and his friends. Hiro is a very intelligent 14-year-old kid who is trying to just do things his own way. Now, his older brother, Tadashi, is very intelligent as well. He goes to a technical college with some other friends who later befriend Hiro, and it's a really cool group of kids. Unfortunately, all that is shattered when Hiro's older brother Tadashi is unfortunately killed. Now, the circumstances behind his death are mysterious, and Hiro and his friends set out to try to discover who caused the accident and killed Tadashi, as well with the assistance of Tadashi's final project named Baymax, a big, puffy android nurse who is super adorable and hilarious. And it's kind of a superhero origin story because Hiro is, like I said, super smart, turns all his friends into superheroes to try to bring in the person who caused his brother's death. So it's the basics of the story. Like I said, this is not a Pixar movie. It looks like a Pixar movie, but it's not. It's just purely Disney animation. This one came out in 2014, like I said. I feel like it fell under the radar for a lot of people. It doesn't get talked about as much in those conversations with the best animated movies out there. Like, you hear a lot of Toy Story 3s, and you hear a lot of How to Train Your Dragon, and you hear Inside Out, a lot of Pixar movies. But Big Hero 6, for some reason, fell under the radar from my interpretation. I personally love Big Hero 6. I think it's a fun movie. It's definitely one of the better superhero movies, even though it came out 2014. We're talking smack dab in the middle of Marvel's Phase 2. You had Guardians of the Galaxy and Winter Soldier both come out that year. Geez, I had a whole list. Hold on, sorry. Oh my god, so unprofessional. Yeah, so you have movies like Edge of Tomorrow, Lego Movie, Gone Girl, Godzilla, not 300 Rise of the Empire, Grand Budapest Hotel, like I said, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, not The Hobbit. No, not Amazing Spider-Man 2. Okay, so it kind of fell in the middle of the pack when it comes to a lot of those movies in 2014. And unfortunately, I feel like it gets lost in the shuffle as being one of the best comic book movies out there. Yes, the story is not necessarily groundbreaking. It's a very simple premise. Super smart boy loses a family member and decides to become a superhero to avenge said family member, and discovers a hidden secret and has to save the day with a ragtag group of friends. If this doesn't sound like 4 or 5 superhero movies that you've seen, you're not watching a lot of superhero movies. But I still think it stands out ahead of the pack for simply one reason and one reason alone. This little guy named Baymax. He's adorable. He's funny. He's caring. It's something you would want in your house. A big old inflatable healthcare nurse who wants nothing more than to make sure that you are satisfied with your care. He's hilarious. There are pure moments of joy, compassion, heart, all wrapped up in this big inflatable balloon. And it's sad because I don't hear Big Hero 6 talked about enough in the conversation of one of the best animated movies of the decade. I think it's fantastic. It's, again, not a super strong story, but a lot of animated movies are hit or miss with their strong stories. The action in the movie is fine. Like I said, it's a very simple premise. You have a very diverse group of characters with Hiro, Wasabi, Fred, Go-Go, Honey Lemon. I mean, it's their own mini Avengers, I guess, if you want to call it that. But it is actually based off of an obscure Marvel comic. So it is technically a Marvel movie, but they don't really lean into its ties to the Marvel universe, save for one very famous, very well-known cameo artist May he rest in peace. I think Big Hero 6 is a really great movie. And like I said, it's not a deep movie, but it definitely touches on the ideas of family, that no one's ever really gone. It's not good to isolate yourself. It's definitely good to be around a group of people that have a support system. It does touch on those cornerstones of a superhero's origin. You lost someone close to you. You have a moment of potentially revenge, but you realize you have to do the right thing, honoring the memory of those who have fallen, being there to help people, and not wasting your gifts and using your gifts for a greater purpose than what you see before you. And so it has a lot of those themes, even though it's a very kind of simple story. The characters are kind of one-dimensional. The only one who really gets any sort of growth is Hiro. But I still think Big Hero 6 is one of those that should be talked about more in that conversation of one of the top comic book movies out there. It's a fantastic animated movie. It has great characters. It has a fantastic character in Baymax. They did have a series that came on, not Disney Plus, Disney XD. I don't know if it's still going on. If it is, good for them, but I think it only had like a season or two. But it's kind of a shame. I think Big Hero 6 is a great movie. If you haven't seen Big Hero 6, I do recommend checking it out. It might not be your cup of tea, but if anything, you probably come out liking Baymax as a character. That is my retro review of Big Hero 6. Like I said, it's a movie from 2014. Definitely check it out. It is available on Disney Plus. Highly recommend it. I love it. I think Baymax is freaking adorable. Comment down below if you have seen the movie. Let me know some of your favorite parts of the movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Comment. Let me know what you think of the movie. That'd be great. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching this video. It's another retro review coming at you. I'm trying to do them for the foreseeable future since movie theaters are unfortunately closed. Usually retro reviews I try to keep non-spoiler, but occasionally a spoiler or two may slip in there. So apologies, but I do try to keep them non-spoiler. Hope you like the new intro. Let me know what you think about it. I'm going to have a new outro coming soon. The one that's going to be at the end of this will be the old one. You can follow me on Twitter at dgeekwill. Hit me up on the socials. Love to talk to you. Till next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. And you made it all the way to the end. Aren't you special? If you did like this video, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the description. As well, if you click on my face right over here, you can actually subscribe to the channel for more videos. And if you've got a few minutes, why don't you check out a video or two that are floating on the side right here. Later.